Hello dear students, welcome to today's class. Today's topic is polynomial. Before going to the today's concept, we have to remember some basic concepts which we already learned in the 8th standard. So, in 8th standard, we already learned algebraic expression and identities. Okay, no? In that already we said what is algebraic expression, variable, constant, coefficients and all, even terms also. Okay. So, from this chapter we are going to learn polynomial onwards. Polynomial in one variable, 0 of the polynomial, 0 polynomial, okay, remainder theorem, factor theorem. These are all we are going to learn in the class 9th polynomial chapter. So, first, what is algebraic expression? What is algebraic expression? An expression which is made up of variables and a constant along with the algebraic operations is called algebraic expression. Okay. What is the algebraic expression? An expression which is made up of variables and a constant along with the algebraic operations is called algebraic expression. What are the algebraic operations? Nothing but addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Clear or not? In that we are going to take only addition and subtraction. I will take one example, then you will come to know. So, for algebraic expression, I will take one example. First, we take this one. Okay, no? 6x square plus 3x plus 5. It is an algebraic expression. Okay. See, in this x is the variable, okay, 5 is the constant, clear or not? So, what is variable? Okay, variable is nothing but which can vary, okay, no? Any value which is not fixed, correct or not? Here x value is not fixed, correct? So, that only x is the variable, not x square, x that is a power, x square, the 2 is the power of the variable. Okay. So, here x is the variable, 5 is the constant, even 3, 6 also constant only, those values not going to change. So, the definition of constant is what? The value which is fixed is called constant. Here 5 value is fixed, 3 value is fixed, 6 value is fixed, clear or not? So, these 3 are the constant, but here 6 and 3 are the coefficients. Okay, no? Sometimes they will ask, what is the coefficient of this? What is the coefficient of x square, x and all? Okay, no? Here 6 is the coefficient of x square, 3 is the coefficient of x. Clear? Okay, this is the algebraic expression. Okay, no? In this x is the variable, 5 is the constant, 6 is the coefficient of x square, 3 is the coefficient of x. In general, 6 and 3 are coefficients. Okay, now. So, here you see the whole algebraic expression divided with the addition, maybe sometimes subtraction also. If an expression is separated by addition or subtraction, then each one is called term. Here 6x square is one term, 3x is another term, 5 is one more term. So, the definition of the term is what? Term is made, okay, no, with the variables and constant or alone variable or alone constant under multiplication and division. Okay, no, it is called term. Clear or not? So, I said this is an expression. Clear or not? 6x square plus 3x plus 5 is an expression. Then when are you going to say equation? Okay, no? When we are going to say it is an equation, if expression involves equal sign, okay, no? If any expression involves equal sign, I will take one more example. X square plus 3x minus 6 is equals to 0. Clear or not? Before it is an expression, it involves equal sign. Okay, no? If any expression involves equal sign, then it will become equation. So, today's concept is what? Polynomial. What is the definition of polynomial? Okay, now polynomial is an algebraic expression. The power of the variable should be non-negative integral power. Okay, now the power of the variable should be non-negative integral power. I will take one example, then you will come to know. I will tell you what is meant by non-negative integral power. Okay, so just you take one example as this one. One more example I will take. X to the power of minus 2, 5x minus 7 is equals to 0. You just look at the two examples. This one is an polynomial, but this is not a polynomial. Clear or not? It is an algebraic expression, but it is not a polynomial. But this one is an algebraic expression and even polynomial also. Clear or not? Why? See what I said, an algebraic expression, the power of the variable should be non-negative. Non-negative means power should not be negative. Clear or not? See, there are three types of numbers are there. Clear or not? What are those? Negative numbers. Okay, no? Neither negative nor positive, 0, that is nothing but, and a positive number. Clear or not? Non-negative. Non-negative means the power should not be negative numbers. Okay, no? Then powers may be positive, powers may be 0 or nothing but the variable which have power as a whole number. Okay, no? In whole number 0 is there, positive numbers also there. Clear or not? See, clearly you observe it. Here one variable is there, here also one variable is there. Okay, no? The power of the variable is whole number. Okay, non-negative. Okay, but when come to this one, the power of this variable is what? Negative. Clear or not? Minus 2. The power is negative. That's why it's not a polynomial. Clear or not? So this one is not a polynomial. The power should be non-negative integral power. Then only we can say the algebraic expression is polynomial. Clear? So sometimes they may ask, okay, no, they will give some polynomials and they may ask to find out the degree of that polynomial. So how to find out the degree of the polynomial? First of all, what is degree of the polynomial? The degree of the polynomial is nothing but the highest power of the variable in the given polynomial. The highest power in the given polynomial is nothing but degree of the polynomial. Suppose it is not a polynomial, then no need to find out the degree, even we can't find out. Let us come to here. Even this is also polynomial. Okay, no? Equals to 0. See, here also one variable is there. The power of the variable is 1. This power of the variable is what? 2. Here also power of the variable nothing is there means 1. Clear or not? Here also one variable is there. The power of the variable is what? 2. I will take some more example. Okay, x to the power of 100 plus x to the power of 50 plus x to the power of 20 is equals to 0. If suppose if they ask what are the degrees of these polynomials, okay, no, then what you had to say, just you had to find out the highest power in the given polynomial for the variable. See, you take this polynomial here, x to the power 1, x to the power 2. The highest power in this polynomial is 2. So the degree of this polynomial is what? 2. The degree of this polynomial is what? 2. Let us come to here. The power is 1, power is 2. Okay, no? In this highest power is what? 2. So the degree of the polynomial is what? 2. When come to here, the x to the power of 20, the power is 20, 50, 100. Clear or not? So, what is the highest power? 100 is the highest power. So, the degree of this polynomial is what? 100. The degree of the polynomial is what? 100. Clear or not? Like this we have to find out. They have given some problems in the textbook. Okay, no? Please you go through it and you find out. Clear or not? Very good. So, next is what? Classification based on terms and based on degree. The polynomial we are going to classify in two categories. One is based on terms, one is based on degree. Okay. First I will go with the based on the terms, how we are going to segregate, how we are going to classify the given polynomial. Okay, no? Very simple. Okay. Suppose I will take one example, x is equals to 0 or x square is equals to 0, anything you can take. So, one more I will take, x minus 6 is equals to 0 or else 2x square plus 3x minus 5 is equals to 0. Clear? These are all the polynomials. X is equals to 0 is also a polynomial. X square is equals to 0 is also a polynomial. Okay. X minus 6 is equals to 0. This is also polynomial. This one is also polynomial. The power is whole number. The power is whole number. So, polynomial. It is satisfying the polynomial condition. Clear or not? See, just you observe what I said. Polynomial we are classifying based on terms. So, here terms. In this one, how many terms are there? One term. Here, how many terms are there? Only one term. Okay, no? In this, how many terms are there? One? No. This is one term. This is one term. I said already in the expression, terms are separated by addition and subtraction. Okay, no? This is one term. This is one term. So, how many terms are there? Two terms. Okay. Here how many terms are there? 1, 2, 3. How many terms are there? 3 terms are there. Clear? So, any polynomial which contains only one term is called monomial. Okay. So, this is also contains only one term. This is also monomial only. Clear or not? So, here when come to here, if any polynomial contains two terms is called binomial. Clear? Then easily you can say, if any polynomial contains 3 terms is called trinomial. Very good. Okay, now how we are segregating the polynomial based on the terms? Okay, no. If one term monomial, 2 terms binomial, 3 terms trinomial. Clear or not? Okay. So, how we are classifying? Based on the degree. Okay, no. Based on the degree, how we are going to classify the given polynomial? So, how we are going to classify is, I will take some example so that we will get a clear picture. Okay. For that, what I will take? X minus 7 is equals to 0. Okay. And x square 5x minus 6 is equals to 0. 3x cube x square minus 5x minus 7 is equals to 0. Clear or not? Is it clear? Yes. So, just you come here. Okay, now, what is the degree of this polynomial? I said already, the highest power of the variable is nothing but the degree of this polynomial. So, degree of this polynomial is what? 1. Okay. So, what about degree of this polynomial? Here x to the power 1, x to the power of 2. So, degree of this polynomial is what? 2. Clear? When come to here, x to the power 1, x to the power 2, x to the power 3. So, what is the highest power? Highest power is what? 3. So, degree of this polynomial is what? 3. Is it clear? So, if any polynomial of degree 1, okay, no, is also a polynomial, but we have separate name, that is nothing but a linear, okay, no. This is what? Linear polynomial, okay, no, linear. Clear or not? If any polynomial of degree 2 is what? Quadratic, okay, no. Any polynomial of degree 2 is called quadratic. Then you can easily say any polynomial of degree 3 is what? Is what? Cubic polynomial. 4, 5 and so on. So, the next one is what? General form of the polynomial. Clear or not? The general form of the polynomial, how to represent it? Clear or not? That I will say. Any polynomial we are representing by p of x. Okay, no? P of x. Here x is the variable. We are representing in this manner. Clear or not? So, I will write general form of the polynomial. So, general form of the polynomial, how we are representing? P of x is equals to a n into x to the power of n plus a n minus 1 into x to the power of n minus 1 plus and so on a1 into x plus a naught. Okay, no? This is the general form of the polynomial. Okay, no? How we are representing? A n into x to the power of n plus a n minus 1 into x to the power of n minus 1 plus and so on a1 into x to the power 1 or x you can say plus a naught. Clear or not? So, here x is a variable, we know they are powers of any n, may be any natural number or whole number, you know already. Okay. So, here what is a n minus 1 and so on a1 a naught. Okay, no, where a n comma a n minus 1 and so on a1 comma a naught or what? Or constant or constants. Here a n minus 1 and so on a1 a naught are the constants. Clear or not? So, if it is a polynomial, okay, no, there will be degree for that polynomial. Okay, no, maybe linear, quadratic, cubic, what we learn, like the degree will be. Okay, no. So, what is the degree of this general form? Okay, no. For this, what is the degree? So, if you want to say the degree of this polynomial, you have to mention one more condition, that is a naught is not equals to 0. Sorry, a n is not equals to 0. Clear or not? If a n is not equals to 0, if you mention this condition, then degree of this polynomial is what? N. If suppose instead of mentioning a n is not equals to 0, if you are mentioning a n minus 1 is not equals to 0, okay, no, then surely you can say the degree may be x to the power of n minus 1 or x to the power of n. Why? Because we can't say perfectly. Why? Because here we don't know a n. A n if it is 0, then you can say the degree is n minus 1. If it is non-zero, then degree will be n. Okay, that's why you have to mention mention the highest powered coefficient is non-zero. The condition should be. So next is what? 0 of a polynomial. Okay, now for this I will take one example and I will solve that example, then we will come to know. Okay, now what is 0 of the polynomial. So for that what I will take? What simple example I will take? Okay, x minus 6 is it a polynomial? Yes, it is a polynomial. P of x is equals to x minus 6. X minus 6 is a polynomial. So what I will do? I will give some values to the variable. Correct or not? So variable does not have any fixed value. So that what I will do? I will give some values to the variable. Okay, now I will check what the value of the polynomial will get. Okay, now. So first I will take x is equals to 1, then I will see the value. Okay, now. So just where you have x, you replace x with the 1. Okay, so 1 minus 6, that is equals to P of 1 is equals to minus 5. Okay, now. So next consider x is equals to 0. Okay, so P of 0 is equals to 0 minus 6. P of 0 is equals to minus 6. Okay, next take x is equals to 6. Okay, so P of 6 is equals to 6 minus 6, then P of 6 is what? 0. See, this is the polynomial. Okay, no, x is the variable. Okay, no, for that variable 3 different values I have assigned. So I got 3 different values. Clear or not? For this polynomial at x is equals to 1, the value of the polynomial is minus 5. Okay, no. So the same polynomial at x is equals to 0, the value of the polynomial is what? Minus 6. Clear or not? So the same polynomial at x is equals to 6, the value of the polynomial is what? 0. Clear or not? So what I am going to say is, what is 0 of the polynomial means? Okay, no, the polynomial value, when the polynomial will become 0, okay, no, then the value is what? 0 of the polynomial. See here, x is equals to 1. Okay, no, the value of the polynomial is non-zero, whatever may be, minus 5, minus 6 or minus 10, non-zero. So 1 is not a 0 of this polynomial. Clear or not? See, x is equals to 0, the value of the polynomial is non-zero, maybe negative or positive. Clear or not? That is why x is equals to 0 is not a 0 of this polynomial. Clear or not? But x is equals to 6. Okay, no, the value of the polynomial is what? 0. So 6 is the 0 of this polynomial. 6 is the 0 of this polynomial. Is it clear? I will take one more example. Okay. Suppose you take one quadratic equation. Okay. So x square plus x minus 2 is equals to 0. Okay. Or you can take is equals to P of x. You can take left hand side also, no problem. Okay. Take x is equals to 1. Okay. So P of 1 is equals to 1 square is 1 value minus 2, that is equals to 0. So P of 1 is 0. So x is equals to 1 is the 0 of this polynomial. Okay. You take x is equal minus 1. So what will happen? Minus 1 to the power of x square minus 1 minus 2. Okay. 1 minus 1 minus 2, which is equals to minus 2. P of minus 1 value is what? Minus 2, which is not equals to 0. So x is equals to minus 1 is not a 0 of this polynomial. Okay, no, it is not a 0 of the polynomial. So one more question I want to ask. So constant numbers 6, 5, minus 6, 10, 100, 1000. Okay, no? These are all polynomials or not? Okay, no? Constant numbers, they are polynomials or not? Okay, no? They are polynomials. 6, 5, minus 6, 10, 100, minus 100, or plus 100, 1000, minus 1000. The all constants are polynomial. Okay, no? Constant polynomial. Okay, no? The degree of the polynomial is 0. If degree of the polynomial is 1, linear. If the degree of the polynomial is 0, then that is a constant polynomial. All numbers are constant polynomials, will come under the constant polynomial. Okay. So one more thing is what? 0 of a polynomial, 0 polynomial, both are different. 0 of polynomial, 0 polynomial. 0 of a polynomial means what? For some particular value, the value of the polynomial will become 0. Then that value is 0 of the polynomial. But 0 polynomial means what? I will tell you. If suppose an x to the power of n plus an minus 1 x to the power of n minus 1 and so on, a1x plus a0 is equals to 0. Okay, no? If an is equals to an minus 1 is equals to and so on, a1 is equals to, okay, a1 is equals to a0 is equals to 0. If all coefficients are 0, then this polynomial is what? 0 polynomial. Okay, clear? 0 of a polynomial is different from 0 polynomial. Is it clear? Okay, if all coefficients are 0, then it is called 0 polynomial. Clear? Next, some important concepts, remainder theorem and factor theorem, and how to do the factorization. Later we can go to the algebraic identities. Clear? First is what? Remainder theorem. Let us see what is remainder theorem. What is the use? Remainder theorem. Before going to remainder theorem, okay, no, I will take some values and I will divide by the usual division method. How we are going to find out the remainder, I will tell you. Suppose 38, okay, no. If 38, if you are dividing with the 3, what will be the remainder, what will be the quotient, we will see. Okay. So, 3 will be divisor, we are writing here, 38 will be dividend, we will write here. Okay. The suitable number, we will write here, we will multiply with the divisor, then this will be quotient, the last one is will be answer, that will be remainder. Okay, no. So, 3 12 okay, no, 3 12 what? 36. So, subtract it, this one you subtract it. So, then what you will get? You will get a 0 2. Clear or not? So, this one we are seeing as remainder. So, this one we are going to say as a remainder. Why? Because this value is less than the divisor. 2 is less than 3. Okay, no. Whenever while going the division method, whenever you will get a lesser value than the divisor, then you can stop the division there, the answer will be remainder. Sometimes you may get 0 or less than the divisor. Remainder always lies between 0 to less than the divisor. Maybe it may be equal to 0, but it should be less than the divisor. It can't be equal to divisor also. So, we are going to stop here. So, this is the remainder. Okay, no. In polynomial also, remainder is nothing but a same concept. Okay, no. Here all are constants. Okay, no. Instead of constant, if you are taking the variables, means polynomials, means that is also remainder only. There also we are finding the remainder. So, where we have to stop means, okay, no. Here one polynomial we will get, no. The degree of this polynomial is less than the degree of the divisor, then we can stop there. Clear or not? I will take one example, then you will come to know how to find out the remainder when the given questions are polynomials. So 2x square plus x plus 3, okay, no, is divisible by x, okay, no. If 2x square plus x plus 3 is dividing by x, then what is the remainder, okay, no. So here this is the divisor, okay, this is the dividend. So go for the normal division, okay. So what we can do, x we will write here, dividend we will write here. What is dividend? X square plus 2x square plus x plus 3, okay. So first thing what you have to do, leading terms we have to take, okay, leading terms we have to take and we have to divide, or else you can go with the normal division also, that no need you take. So here this is the leading term, in the divisor only one term is there, you have to go with the same division, 2x square divided by x. So what you got? 2x, correct or not? That you write it here, 2x, along with the sign you have to write, clear or not? If you got negative sign means you should write -1, multiply x into 2x, 2x square, clear or not? Subtraction will be, both will get cancelled, x plus 3. So the degree of this one is what? 1. The degree of the divisor is what? 1, equal, even you should divide, clear or not? So here leading term is x, here x, x by x is equals to 1, so plus 1, so plus 1 you write it, okay, no. So x, go with the subtraction, x get cancelled, 3 is the remainder. Why? Because I said already it is a constant, the degree of the constant will be what? 0. So degree of this one is what? 0. The degree of the divisor is what? 1. So degree is lesser than the divisor degree. So this will be the remainder, clear or not? So theorem, remainder theorem, for the theorem statements will be, clear or not? So what is the statement of remainder theorem? Let P be any polynomial of degree greater than or equals to 1 and A be any real number, okay, no, maybe negative, maybe 0, maybe positive, okay, no. Let A be any real number if P of x is divisible by linear polynomial x minus a. What? If P of x is divisible by any linear polynomial x minus a, then remainder is P of a. Then remainder is what? P of a. What is the statement of remainder theorem? Maybe for 1 marks they can ask, state remainder theorem. What is the statement of remainder theorem? Maybe they can ask, clear or not? Let P be any polynomial, sorry, P of x be any polynomial of degree greater than or equals to 1 and A be any real number if P of x is divisible by linear polynomial x minus a, then remainder will be P of a, then remainder is P of a, clear or not? So I will take one example and I will tell you, okay, no? Why another example? I will take the same example. I said a may be real number means negative, positive, rational, irrational, anything may be, okay. So the remainder theorem I will take. Suppose you see here the polynomial is what? P of x. The polynomial is what? 2x square plus x plus 3. Okay, no? So here linear polynomial is what? This one. Okay, x minus a. Okay, no? Here in the minus a place what is there? 0. Clear or not? Clear or not? So we are dividing with the x minus 0. Just you write down g of x is equals to x minus 0. Clear or not? Here a value is what? 0. P of 0 will be the remainder. So means what? P of 0 is remainder. This is the remainder, means the value. Okay, no? So at x is equals to 0, what the value of this polynomial will be, no? That will be the remainder. Already we find out it, what we got, remainder we got it as 3. Just I will apply it and I will see, okay, now whether we are going to get the same one or not. So what p of 0 is nothing but 2 into 0 square plus 0 plus 3. So p of 0 is equals to 3. This is the remainder. Okay, no? If any polynomial is divisible by the linear polynomial, then no need to go with the division method. Directly you can use the remainder theorem and you can find out the remainder. Clear or not? I will take one more example so that you will get a clarity. So I will take p of x is equals to 5x square plus 10x minus 15. Okay, now I will take divisor g of x is equals to x minus 2. Clear or not? So what will be the remainder? We have to find out the remainder. So here just you compare it with the x minus a, x minus in the place of a what is there? 2 is there. So just you take p of 2 is the remainder. P of 2 is the remainder. Then what is the value of p of 2? Don't say p of 2 is the remainder. You should substitute 2 value in this one. So what the answer will be? No, that is the remainder, not this p of 2. Don't get confusion. Okay. So just to substitute it, x as 2, what you will get? 5 into 2 square plus 10 into 2 minus 15. Clear or not? So just you go to the simplification. 5 into 2 square is 4 plus 10 into 2. 10 into 2 is what? 20 minus 15. 4 5s are 20 plus 5. So 25. P of 2 value is what? 25. So the remainder dividend, when we are dividing with x minus 2, the remainder will be what? 25. So consider one more example. So p of x is equals to x cube, okay, no, minus 2x square plus 3x plus 5. Okay, no. If it is divisible by, okay, no, if you are dividing by x plus 1, okay, no, x plus 1, then what will be the remainder? If suppose if they are asking like this, then what will be the remainder? Okay, no. First thing, tell me the a value. What is the a value? A value is it 1? A value is 1. Is that a is equals to 1? No, wrong. Why? Because the linear polynomial should be in this manner, x minus a. Okay, no, x minus a. But here what is there? Plus is there. Okay, no. So I will do some small modification, minus of minus 1. Clear or not? So now minus into minus plus, correct or not? So now is it in this form, x minus a form? Yes. What is the a value? Inside the bracket is the a value. So just you substitute, instead of x minus 1 you substitute it, replace with the minus 1. Okay. So minus 1 to the power of 3 minus 2 into minus 1 to the power of 2 plus 3 into minus 1 plus 5. Clear? So what you will get? What you will get? Minus 1. So minus 2. So minus 3 plus 5. It cancel. Minus 1. Clear or not? So phi of minus 1 value is what? Minus 1. The remainder of these two polynomials when we are going to divide, okay, no? When this polynomial is divisible by this one, the remainder will be what? Minus 1. Very useful. Okay, if you don't know remainder theorem means, again you should go with the division concept. You should take leading term x cube divided by x, you should multiply those two, you should subtract, later again one more, okay, na? It will be a lengthy process. Clear or not? So, remainder theorem is very easy concept, easily we can find out when we are dividing with a linear polynomial, not other polynomial. When we are going to divide with a linear polynomial, then you can apply the remainder